Hey everyone, how's it going? I wanna flip the script, and I talk a lot about parental estrangement and how it affects a lot of parents and how it's affected me personally. And so I've decided to dive into the Bible. I've been a Christian. I was raised Catholic. Then when I became pregnant in the military, I started to go to church because I thought it was the right thing to do. And I became a born again Christian in my when I was 20 years old, and so on and so forth. And then and my children and I, they went to church too, and we were, as a family, went to church. And so when dealing with parental estrangement, I think a lot of it at this point, when parents are at their wits end or at a loss regarding what to do, we are dealing with young men and women who don't have the same life experience we have. And a majority of parents, good parents, had their kids' backs. I'm not saying we were perfect, and I'm not, because if we were perfect, we wouldn't need Jesus. That's what it comes down to. And so when we're thinking of their age, their maturity level, a lot of them just had been either they started to disconnect in high school or right after high school or shortly after, and maybe through their 20s up until their 30s. There comes a lack of experience in life, which, since a lot of them either have not had children or have never experienced estrangement from us, they don't have the wisdom and understanding to grasp the effect and the gravity of their decisions. And then they continue to lash out, and then we are at a loss as to what we should do. And the Bible, regarding the treatment of Jesus Christ, it's very clear on the stance he took regarding those who persecuted him. In Luke 23:24, Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Can we sit in that for a second? Because that is, a lot of us say, I can't forgive someone. But Jesus spoke those words from the cross as soldiers gamble for his clothes, at expressing his prayer for the people crucifying him, who were acting out of ignorance, not fully understanding the gravity of their actions. For those of us who were raised in the 70s, even prior to that, 80s, etc., because a lot of us, I'm not saying all, but some of us were raised in the church, and it was continuously pounded into us that we were to honor our mothers and fathers. The Bible doesn't say we have to agree with our parents or we have to submit to them. We just, in honoring them, it's a matter of respect and kindness. It also, there comes a point in time when we understand that they are human as well.